We back, we on Mac and Strong, the podcast Shaq and LeBron, interviewing Jackie Long. Did I do it?
You did it. You did
My
it.
Lush
You did
One
it.
intro right there. You already know, man. This the God tier podcast, man. We live on No Jumper, man. This is the coolest battle rap podcast in the world for lyricists and battle rappers. But today, we got a super special guest. You know, this is somebody who
I love the introduction.
it's crazy.
I'm not even doing an intro now. That was you did the Lush One
it's
intro.
crazy, man. We got the man himself, man, Jackie, right here. Man, I'm gonna let you tell us about yourself, man.
How
You
y'all doing,
already
first
know,
of all,
man. We
sir?
doing great.
Thank
y'all for having me
My
on there.
fellow fellas,
My
sisters,
boy
fellas,
Yam and
brothers.
Disaster. I know this show is going to be a disaster today when you with Disaster, but nah, I'm here, man. I'm here for whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm here to talk about.
Oh, we want to
world.
talk
I'm here
about
to
shit.
Talk about shit. I'm here to talk, man. And first of all, I'm here. I'm here today. Today, what, Wednesday?
Something like
Is
it.
Today Wednesday?
It's
Or
whatever day.
Tuesday?
Hey, you know what?
Wednesday.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This shit airs on a Monday, so it's Monday.
So it's Monday.
Yeah.
So take the Wednesday out. We on Monday today. You know. So what up, fellas? Talk to me, man.
Well, shit, man. Here's one thing I want to like just get into like right off the bat, like just get it spicy right away. Most people know you for acting. You've done a lot of things. You rap. You got all types of talents. But one thing a lot of people might not know about is that you done the voice in Grand Theft Auto in GTA 5. I want you to tell us about that and how you even landed that, how that come about. And
Well, in the Grand Theft Auto, I play D from Ballers.
right.
And it's so funny. I die in this. If anybody know DJ Pooh, he was the.
Come on, one of the
course,
illest producers.
One of
Not
the-
only that, incredible screenwriter. And
everything.
Right.
So
He was Red in Friday.
He was screenwriting Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
So he called. He kept me. I remember a while, maybe a year ago, before I got that job. He was always calling me because I guess he had just got the job and was working on it. He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna hook you up, Jack. I'm gonna hook you up and get you on there doing something." You believe people when they talk. You think when they got something going good, they like, "Oh yeah, it's just some talk." But
That's DJ Pooh though. I
Yeah.
mean,
I've been knowing DJ Pooh for a while, but it's Hollywood. So when you hear
Right.
somebody say something,
We always got
you
aspirations
always
that sometimes
feel
don't
some
come to
type of
fruition.
way, you know.
Yeah.
So he actually called and was like, "Jack, I need you to do this character for me, this voiceover for D from Ballers, and I'm gonna have the people that run Rockstar.
Yep.
Rockstar's gonna call you." And I was like, "Rockstar, blah blah blah, all this shit." So
Hell yeah.
literally, the company Rockstar called me. And they called me to come to, I'll never forget, it was in Santa Monica, where I had to go do the voiceover stuff. And it took me about 3 days to do it because we did different things and had to literally do the whole script. And they had to say so many different ways, just in case if they didn't use it or not. But if it wasn't for DJ Pooh, I wouldn't be D from Ballers on one of the biggest classic games that's going around to this day.
That's the thing.
that's amazing, and it's crazy because I just want to give DJ Pooh his flowers.
Give him to him.
You know, Bad News Travels Fast, one of the most slept on, illest albums in West Coast
Yep.
rap history.
Yep.
He made some that
DJ
Cam.
Pooh is West Coast. I'm
You
gonna
feel
definitely
me?
put him out there. Nobody never mentioned him, but I'm gonna put him
He
out
he
there.
need
West
to be
Coast.
he need to be mentioned
sure.
more on the strength of just like where my West Coast riders at. What? You feel?
Exactly. That's
Where my
DJ
East Side
Pooh.
riders at. What?
He's a
what?
legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend. What's up, Diz?
I was thinking like it's crazy because Grand Theft Auto was already a crazy franchise.
Yep.
When they called you, but that particular one that you were in was the one that went
Dude,
mega platinum.
there's so
just
many
the biggest.
actors. Everybody's in
correct
it.
me if I'm wrong. It is the highest selling video game.
I
of
think
all
it is the
time, right?
biggest game ever.
So
it's
you
the
in that, that's big,
And
you
it's
know
the
what I'm saying?
longest ones that's been going on. It's like, look, how many years now? 6, 7, 8, 9? I don't know.
Something
where it's
like
at.
that.
It's
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
around it. They haven't
man,
came
that's
out with a
amazing.
new one yet. The newest thing they came out with is online with Dr. Dre and
Right.
and them doing something on the game. And DJ Pooh.
And you
set
can
that
now
up,
you can
'cause it's still
customize
under
your
DJ Pooh.
characters and all
Yeah.
that. It's a whole.
It's just such a big thing. You think just for the other people, you know, for the gamers listening, is there going to be a part 6, or do we know? Are you going to be a voice on it?
Listen, if they ever call me for a voice for Grand Theft Auto, I don't care if it was just to say
mama.
what's up. I'm
One
gonna
of the
do
crazy people on the street that's like, "What you looking
Listen,
at?"
I'm doing it, man. It's like to be a part of that. That's like
Right.
part of history. It's like a video game that's the biggest in the world, and no matter what, it's like a movie. you can always hear me or see my character on that.
And you being from LA too, it's fucking dope for you. You grew up in Pasadena, if you want to tell us about that too. So you grew up. So what was your childhood like? Pretty much, just run us through that. Like you grew up. You were born in Pasadena and raised there.
I'm gonna say Altadena. You know,
which is right next to
Pasadena.
I'm Pasadena Unified School District, but I grew up in Altadena. So I say when people ask me, Jackie, where you from? Where you this and that? I always say the Dena.
Right.
The Dena,
right. Because it applies.
Because I got friends that get mad at me if I say Pasadena. I got friends that say if I get mad if I say Pasadena, they mad because I say Altadena.
Well, there's also like politics there, as you feel me. There's a lot that go into that.
It's like Altadena's here, Pasadena right next door. It's not even that much of Altadena.
Right.
You know, but that's where I'm from, and that's where I love. You know, it's my home, it's my city, it's who made me. You know, I wouldn't be shit today if it wasn't for the motivation, the criticism that I took, and everything to help me get where I'm at today. And if Pasadena don't know, if the Dena don't know I love them, I know deep down they love me. But I love them more than anything because I wouldn't be shit without them.
What was it? What's the relationship like between that's the SGV, right? Like the San Gabriel Valley and LA. Like, is it like? Do you have a lot of family growing up in LA and all that, or was it mainly?
Yeah, I got family everywhere. All my main family is still in Pasadena. My grandparents, they rest in peace. They gone, but they was born and raised. That's why I was born and raised out there with them. My auntie still stays out there. My sister still stays out there. My cousins still stay out there. Like everybody still stays out there.
Right.
I think just me and my mom is the only one that got bougie and left everything. But you know, that's the only thing. But nah, I still go to Pasadena damn near every week. I'll be out there. Shoot, probably to this Friday I'll be out there.
Right.
You know, it's like I'm always out there. My family is a family-oriented family that we always like doing stuff. Like every week, we do every holiday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
So you'll be out there for Easter and all that.
I'll be out there for Easter.
You know what? It's interesting though. Like when you slide through Pasadena, Altadena, like this, it looks really nice.
Very.
It's like really well kept streets, like you know what I mean, like maintained. But it go down. Like there's sections where.
Listen, don't take the Dena for granted.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Right.
Don't take it for granted. We got and I don't even like to talk about it like that because I don't want no city to be violence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Pasadena is known for gangs.
Nah, we got into
all
some
type
shit
of
out there. I'm
stuff.
not gonna speak on it, but definitely.
A lot of history that happened out there
Definitely.
with like Rodney King.
Yep.
You know, we got a lot of history out there with athletes that became famous from there. You know, Jackie Robinson even used to go there.
It's crazy.
When John Muir High School was a college. You know what I'm saying? He used to go there. We got Stacey
Damn, that's
Hoffman,
way back.
Jock Vaughn. We got Derek Holmes. We have a lot of legends from the Dena. Even
I forgot
actresses.
Jock Vaughn
Yeah.
was there before Kansas. He was over there.
Man, listen, Dena is the shit, man, and I love every part of it. Every part of it. It's like I say, it's who made me, man.
So you spent most of your time out there. So how did your connection? Because I know like you were around Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could just tell us about that a lot, because you not just out in Pasadena. You've been through the trenches. You've been out here. You've been every corner of LA.
That's because of acting.
Right.
With acting, you got to hustle. It's a
Right, no
when
pun
the way I
intended.
came in the game back then, they didn't have social media. They didn't have the Instagrams. They didn't have nothing. We had damn near probably when I started MySpace or something like that. And just back in the day was much, I'm gonna say harder than it is now. You know,
Right.
people got social media. They can just go put a song out, do whatever. I literally had to go out to clubs or parties, shit that I didn't even want to go to, and stay up all night doing things I probably didn't want to, just to hang around a person long enough so they
Right.
can be like, damn, Jackie cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask nobody for nothing. I just be me. And sometimes being around for a certain amount of time, some people acknowledge you and just be like, damn, he probably don't even want nothing but a little role or something. Or I think he'll be perfect for this, even if they wasn't thinking of it. You know, and even if I never even got the role, I still just would stay in my lane, hang with the right people at the right time.
Yeah.
And it always led me to other great people that fell in love with me once, of course, I started accomplishing more stuff with my career. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always people that, it don't matter what you do, you can be the popping already or new coming up. People still don't know what to expect from you. You can still be a motherfucker that's gonna rob and steal them, you know, steal from them. So
So you really had to be outside
I
back
had to
then.
be outside, man. If y'all know half the people I know, I'm 40 years old. I don't feel it or look it. Sometimes I feel it, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
I was gonna, I hear you. I was gonna like segue into that part too, like you were saying, like hanging around the right people, and I want to comment on that too, like knowing you too. I think you have an infectious personality, bro. You bring a lot of positivity to every circle you're in, and I feel like that's what inspires people to see you in these type of roles. And you have always, in my opinion, just associated yourself with good people, the right people, and you've been like kind of the glue in the middle of that, which kind of brings me to what I wanted to say too. How did the relationship with Ray J start? Because a lot of people like know you guys for that. You know, you guys are like the, you know,
Man,
you got records together. I don't know, like you got some amazing. He let me hear some shit.
Ray J, man, it's really like.
How did y'all meet?
That's like a gift from God I got. That's like a good friend of mine. Like, I mean, far as
That's not the Ray J, man.
A family-oriented person, just a great person all around. Like, to have a Ray J in your as a friend. I know people hear the bad things, the good things, but I know the real Ray J.
Yeah.
And the Ray J that I know is a lovely son, a lovely brother, and a lovely husband, and a lovely father. And I've seen him in all 4 stages. You know what I'm saying? And to
I think about him as an amazing businessman.
I was about to say that
100%.
next.
And nobody could even say anything about that.
My next thing was his business. I mean, I never met a dude that he came up with money, you know, in the family. You know what I'm saying? And for him to cross over to doing something like besides music and acting, which he can still do, he wanted to do something different and taking a chance and believing in himself. If you put your money where your mouth is, things can happen. And that's something else that I learned from Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Always take a chance on trying to do something in life. Like it's a conversation I had with Ray J before, and he always brings it up. If he know you getting money, and he know you got money, he the type of person to sit down with you like, yo, Jack, I know you just got such and such. What you gonna do with that? Are you gonna invest
Help
in
you get
this?
more, yeah.
Are you gonna do that? Or you should take this to the side and put this here and save that for later, and then you can do this and do that, and then you can still get what you want and know you got a little bit of extra later. You know what I'm saying? So Ray J is a dude. I don't care what they say about my dude. I'm gonna always have his back. Anybody can kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. That's my dog. And
Honestly, I think I'm a good judge of character, and from the times that I spoke to Ray J, I think he's a
Good
genuine
dude,
person.
man.
Bro, I think he's
he's a
fire.
genuine
What the
person,
fuck?
and he's a fan of battle rap too, so that already puts
Yes,
you
he
up
is.
there, baby.
Wait,
He got respect
you
for this
say
shit,
his
man.
name in the movie, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I
Did you
got
say his
a
name in
bar
the
about him
movie?
in the movie. Yeah. I threw a Ray J bar in there. That shit was pretty
Man, Ray
fucking
J
good.
probably in everybody's verses of
He's
something.
popped
Either
up.
rap.
And there's
Kodak Black got to do song with him doing the One Wish.
you can't get mad at what that man's accomplished.
Nah, you
If you
can't.
do, you just a hater.
What was the
Yeah.
bar? That bar was good because I'd be forgetting the shit I'd be saying, but
You
like
said
it was like something like you gonna be Kim K after this, and I'm like Ray J
J.
because I'm the dickhead that's making you famous.
There you go.
fire.
But it's true.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, what can I say? It's true.
That's so good.
It's true. But to say Ray J, that's my dog and will always be.
Man, once Ray J bid hopped up on like a FaceTime. I was talking to somebody. I forgot who was on FaceTime with, but Ray J appeared in the background. And he's like, "Man, I'll battle you, man." He was sitting there in his little shorts on the beach. I'm like, "Man, Ray J, put some fucking clothes on, man." He's out there just like, "Yeah, I'm a battle disaster,
Wait,
man."
was he standing
He's
next to
so
some
funny.
scooty bikes?
I don't know
Out
what he
the
was
Malibu?
doing. I don't
Scooty
know. You know,
bikes.
he was doing Ray J activities, man. I don't know. He was trying to battle me. I think he was joking.
I'm curious, so Jackie. So for those that don't know, like, is acting your first love, or was it music? Like, what was your first like foray into the entertainment world?
Man, just entertaining, period, was my first thing. I didn't know how to get into acting and music and none of this stuff. I just knew if you was funny, girls liked it. If you was funny, you was cool. You could be around people. That's all I knew, you know. And then what's so funny, I used to do stand-up before I did anything. And I got into stand-up, but stand-up, I used to always think of stand-up as only for people who wanted to be on TV. I used to think like, okay, I don't have to do it 24 hours a day or all my life. It's just, let me get on TV to try to be famous. That's what I used to think when I used to watch Def Comedy Jam. I used to see all these people, it's like they was funny as hell. But it's like, how long they gonna do it? I didn't know what it was for. I'm like, everybody that I seen from Martin, he got a show. Bernie Mac, he got a show. Jamie Foxx, he got a show. All these different people I kept seeing getting shows. I'm like, damn, I think I want to do comedy.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck if I was funny or not. I just hope somebody.
Just for the record, because we in an interview style thing right now, you know, we being professional. This guy, like, he's the funniest motherfucker ever. Like, you gotta he's naturally funny. Like, hanging out with Jackie consists of like face pain, stomach pain, and just fucking just laughing until your shit's fucking broken. You definitely have a fucking talent for that. It's you just got so many different avenues to your shit, which brings me to this. Yo, Jackie is a crazy rapper. Listen to me when I say this. Don't laugh. Yo, he played some shit for me. I'm not saying this because we cool. Yo, the man can rap. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Like, if he wanted to, he could do this rap shit, be a rapper 24/7, have a career. He would get a deal doing the shit. Puts out amazing records. You have amazing records, man. The shit that you let me hear, man. We was rocking out to that shit in the car.
Put him out, Dizaster.
I want to know why.
I'm gonna be honest. Why I haven't. Put
you got some shit with some big rappers, by the way. I'm not gonna say who you could say if you want, but
and being an actor, it's like a scary thing when you want to try to do something else. Sometime, you know, because if they know me as just the actor and I'm good at it, they see you as that. So for me to try to sometimes transform over to something else, and you're not good, they poke you. Just stick to that. Don't do that. Right. So my whole thing was like, I wanted to get a rap movie, a battle, something.
Where we gonna get it?
Where
get him, Lush.
where I said, if I ever get one of them type of movies, that's when I will start.
Yeah,
distributing music, letting people hear, letting them get samples. But then again,
but that shit don't happen. We gonna talk all about it, but that shit don't happen now.
It doesn't happen, and I still haven't. And the reason why, you wouldn't even believe, I have about, I don't even want to say their name. I got about 10 people that all want to do an EP with me right now. But I just haven't said yes because I'm trying to find right people for the right. Because I'm a West Coast dude. I only like 808s. So you give me some nice 808 shit, I'm gonna go hard on it because they say I got a cool voice. But if you heard my shit,
he can flip his voice. Hey man, I'm not even gonna say too much. He did some shit on this track. I'm like, this you?
I mean,
this ain't you. This ain't you, Jackie. And like he's like, it's me. I couldn't even believe it was him. I don't even want to say what he sounded like. He just
you sound LA as fuck. He does. But I'm gonna tell you like this, bro.
Talk to me
just
now.
to give you some encouragement. That used to be a thing. That used to be a stigma. But in 2022, when you got hoopers, you got Dame Dollar rapping his ass off. Yep. You know what I mean?
What's his name?
You got
NFL player.
You got
he rapping now too.
There's all kinds of athletes.
Antonio Brown. Like he started a rap.
Have you heard Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard?
Did an Ocho Cinco rap?
No. But have you heard Damian Lillard rap?
I haven't heard his.
He's dope.
Yeah, okay, so he's actually nice.
He's nice.
Shouts out to him, man. He gets respect for that.
You know what I'm gonna do? If y'all notice every movie or every show or something that I've done, if y'all notice, y'all know it's been with all rappers.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this the other day.
And that was my whole point. What about all the rappers that are now acting? Why can't you flip the script on that?
3000.
Yeah.
Verify for you.
Uh-huh.
I done did some shit for him. Big Boy, Sleepy Brown.
So you with the DF?
We can still consider Maya a rapper.
It's just what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna tell y'all right here.
Maya,
she's a singer, but she's still, you know,
Maya, whatever she want to be.
This year,
Maya's
I'm gonna put out some stuff.
Yes,
so everybody can. And this year, I promise y'all right now, I'm gonna start working on the EP, and I'm gonna call it either a long story or a long story short.
Okay.
Just because of my name, and I can tell my story.
Okay.
The Jackie Longway.
All right.
Jackie Longway. Now, with that being said,
all right. This is a battle rap podcast, so I'm gonna let Lush ask.
There's a reason.
There's a reason you hear
beyond your
this what we
multifaceted repertoire of talent.
Yes.
Beyond your long-standing relationship with Diz and the fact I know you and know how cool you are and all that. You were here primarily because you on God Tier, the coolest battle rap podcast in the world. We're here to chop it up about battle rap.
Talk to me.
And you happen to be in the biggest battle rap movie of all time, other than 8 Mile, damn near, you feel me? Also was produced by Eminem, directed by the legendary Joseph Kahn.
Shouts out to Kahn.
Bodied, all right, which is a great, is it safe to call it a cult classic? Is that like a...
what can you say?
It's got like it has a very there's like a contingent
It's
of
the
fans.
closest thing to seeing what battle rap looks like, and that's what's good about it. You know what I'm saying? Like a classic consists of all types of other stuff that goes to it. But I mean, in my opinion, it's my favorite battle rap movie.
I have a strong opinion about your character, which we'll get into in a minute.
Yeah.
But before
young
that,
Ben Grimm.
Yeah. But before we get into to the homie Ben Grimm,
right?
Can you break down like what was getting that role, getting casted? Who is your character? Just like the whole spiel about the film.
The process of you getting into the character.
That movie, when I first got the audition, and I'm gonna be honest, I read it, and I'm like, I'm not getting this shit. I can't battle rap and do none of this shit. I'm just being real. I said I would love to have this because this is something on the list that it's a role that if you take it, it can do something for you. You know what I'm saying? But when I was reading it, I was like, wow, the words, the vocabulary.
In the bars themselves?
The pages
or
was just a lot. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna really study this and do this. And if they don't hire me for this job, I'm gonna be pissed off. You know? And I called up my boy Al
Took
B.
it serious.
I called up my boy
Shouts out to Al B,
Shout
man.
out to Al B.
Who's nice as
I
fuck,
called up my
too.
boy Al B, and literally with the help from Al B, I couldn't have really done that movie the way that I really did it because Al B was a big help for me in that movie because he stayed on me and he helped me with the bars. And another big help was, y'all didn't mention his name, but what's the writer?
Kid Twist.
Kid Twist.
Alex Larson.
Kid Twist helped me out a lot with my career now today.
Fire. Shouts to Twist.
By making me say every word verbatim that was on the paper instead of
Oh,
improv.
changing it?
I
Yeah.
couldn't improv. And that's what people know me for. You know, I can improv, say
You
all
have to
line,
stick to
but I
script.
can improv. And him and Joseph Kahn made me stick to script. And it has helped me out big time going to other stuff because it's like you don't have to always do that, Jackie. You can make things by just saying the right words, using it the right way, and you can make it happen. So with battle rap, just seeing what you guys like, that was me cheating because I had the lines in front of me and I know what I have to say. But the real work that I see that battle rappers have to go
Coming up
through,
with this shit.
Oh my God. It's like to be sitting here with you two motherfuckers right now, especially Dizaster, just because I know this man's brain is not from this world
It's
to
not.
me.
He's telling the truth.
I've never seen nobody, like I watched a lot of battle rappers that
That's
I
what I was
like.
gonna say. So did you study battle rap extensively for this?
Al B
Yeah.
had me on YouTube.
I know
He
you
write
fuck
a
with
list.
Hollow. Who are some of your other favorite battle
I
rappers?
like DNA. I like the
Shouts out to DNA, man.
I can't name all of them right now. My
Yeah,
my
but
head.
Hollow, DNA, who else?
Hollow the Don. What's the other one that was in the movie with us?
Who? We got
Loaded
a
Lux.
bunch of them.
Loaded Lux.
You
I
like
love
Lux.
Loaded Lux.
Shouts
I
out to
love
Lux.
damn near. I wish DNA was in the movie with us.
Yeah.
I just like him because he got the gap and he like that's his shit. It's like DNA because his voice and his gap. But
Yeah, now if there's a part two, he's definitely gonna be
he
in
got
it.
to be in.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
that's 100%.
But just
He could be the
seeing-
star,
Just
damn
like
it.
Yeah,
watching, I
for
watched
real.
a lot of
She get a big
Dizaster
role.
because they was telling me he's playing his own role basically in the movie.
Right, I was playing my
So,
own role,
I
yeah.
was like, what is it? They kept, he the one that knocked the motherfucker out and socked him. I said, Dizaster, why he in our movie then? I'm like, the motherfucker might knock somebody. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? You know, but anyways.
What was
I
it like
watched-
working with this fucking maniac?
Man, it was, let me tell you. This dude
Yes.
is like
Yes, tell
a
us.
blessing from God, man, in a good way and a bad way. Because this dude, you know, first of all, this was Dizaster's first time ever acting in his life.
100%.
You know, and I'm glad
I
he
didn't
was
know what I
playing-
was
I'm
doing.
glad he was acting, playing something that he does for a living. Because
Made it easier.
it made it much easier for him. And he was the type of person, he wasn't afraid like to ask me questions, ask Kalen Worthy. Shout out to Kalen Worthy.
That's a good
He
dude.
My
He
dog,
wasn't
Caleb.
afraid to ask us questions like we wasn't afraid. Like he wasn't just asking us questions, we was asking his ass questions. Like how are we making y'all look right now?
Right.
Like are we delivering this right? Do it look like we
I
battle
really
rapping?
appreciated that you guys really that you specifically cared that much about that, and Caleb did, and everyone else did. But like, I really appreciated that you guys we're aware how important that is to us as a culture. You know what I mean?
This is y'all, like you said,
Yeah.
y'all culture,
Yeah.
y'all everything. I don't need y'all to be doing back rattles and y'all talking about Jackie and Caleb y'all ever do a rap movie about us? Y'all motherfuckers clowned us. Like, I don't need none of that. So I said, whatever I gotta do, I call Caleb Worthy literally every day if we had scenes together to study, because I did not want to let the rap battle community down, just period. Even if the movie wasn't good, I didn't want to let them down being an actor playing a battle rapper. And they like, man, stick to fucking acting. You know what I'm saying?
I think you did a phenomenal job. Honestly,
Thank you, yeah.
like,
Thank
and
you.
I tell Diz all the
100%.
time, you know, and all the, you know, Caleb and what's homegirl's name? That
Shaniqua, man,
Shaniqua, she was ill.
Man,
she was
really,
really
really
good.
for sure.
But
She killed
everyone
it.
was
Shout
great.
out to Dumbfounded everybody.
Dumb definitely was an amazing actor. He's
Rolodex
acted before
of
too.
battle rappers in the film is insane. Like it was the whole community, and we'll get into my role in the movie as well in a second. But with that being said, you were my favorite character. I actually really am of the belief, and me and Diz kind of go back and forth about this a lot. I feel like Ben Grimm should have been the main character in the film, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not trying
definitely
to
discussed this
rewrite the script or whatever, but
I agree.
I mean, just
Agree.
having
Agree
like
with you.
Because we gotta tread up between our opinion and kind of not like stepping on any toes. But
I just don't think that a white kid that's been rapping for 3 months would have been able to beat Ben Grimm, who was a
Exactly.
dope MC from Oakland.
For
Like,
the record, I was causing huge problems over this during
He
the
was.
filming of
He
it.
was.
I
He
was
was.
because
He
I
was.
didn't feel like it wasn't the message that I
they
thought.
could have done a
should
time lapse, like it's been
It
3
wasn't
years.
the message,
like,
man. Like he just came down from college with his white girlfriend, and they're like, "What is going on with these
Poetry
battle
and
raps?
shit.
We're just gonna go over there and win over the urban
Doing
communities."
poetry and shit. And
Right.
killing.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No, but you know why I took that role? Not just because of all the work that I was like, this is good, but the dude is somebody that I would love to be in life. A family dude, a married dude. You know what I'm saying?
That didn't mirror who you are, I think. Yeah.
that was the
Hey, I know who you like.
That was
Not who
relatable.
you are, but who you aspire to be.
And he was a dude, no matter what,
God.
it showed a black man, no matter what, trying to do whatever he could to make his family happy. You know what I'm saying? If he had to go out late night from doing making video games, and he had to go late at night to battle rap, he was doing whatever he was because his daughter was sick.
That
So-
was the thing that was pulling at my
Yeah.
heartstrings emotionally.
So
was
for
the
him
daughter.
to, and I love the message of the movie because it's such a woke movie, but it was such a thing to let people know at the time, even though they not listening to the movie because they still doing it. But it was basically a movie to say, instead of picking up a gun or a knife, let's rap battle it out.
Right.
Let me clown you that way instead of killing you or shooting you. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good message for me. Like, this is good. You know what I'm saying? But it was like you wanted to slap Caleb in the movie because he dissed my daughter and said all that stuff. But I gave him the message of these are the rules in the game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fight and do all this stuff. You don't have to talk about their personal stuff. You just talk about
You just make cystic fibrosis jokes. It's totally cool.
Exactly. But
Nah.
you came in my daughter, so it was a great scene because it was like at a moment where I could have slapped the motherfucker, but it shows more when I just walk off and it's like, you a bitch ass nigga because you cheated and start talking about shit that really was too deep that you didn't need to go there. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you look more of a loser than really a winner.
No, and I appreciate that aspect of
I
it a
see what
lot.
you're
Like,
saying. I still think he should have got shot in the parking lot.
Yeah,
You should have shot his ass.
Diz
Fucking-
thinks he
what
should
was
have
I should
died.
have popped
What
them
was
and
your
been like, "That's what you."
character's name?
Megaton.
Megaton.
Megaton should have
Yo,
shot at him,
by
man.
the way, Jackie, are you aware that what's bro's name? Was it 100 grams?
Which one?
Simon Rex.
The dude that played the host.
Which one?
Simon Rex.
Oh, he was hilarious.
You know that was based
That
on
was
me.
his character.
That role was based
Also,
on
he
me.
played your role.
He played his
me.
role.
And in fact, they wrote that for me, twisted. I was supposed to
Why you
play
didn't
that
do it
role
yet?
because I was like in real life on hella drugs at the time.
that's what you did
Like I
tell me
told you,
that.
I'm 2.5 years sober now, but like
Hey,
at the time.
let's give it up for my boy
Like-
now. 2 years being sober, man.
Hey man, we
That's some
promoting
hard shit to
positiveness
do.
on this part of No Jumper, man.
Shit,
We ain't
hell
promoting
yeah.
no perks and mollies over here, man. It's sober life. Drink water, bitch.
But you promoting weed.
Drink,
I
but
was
hey,
really-
weed is okay. It's natural.
weed.
Look,
No,
man,
I
I
was-
ain't fucking around.
okay.
Roll leaf on leaf.
I had the drug.
Leaf on leaf
I had the
crime.
drug use habits of your favorite SoundCloud
Can I
rapper
ask you
at the
something?
time.
Can
yeah.
I ask you something? What drugs were you on?
What drugs wasn't I on?
That should have been the question.
What drugs wasn't I on?
Oh God, that should have been the
I
question.
had phases of everything.
My boy's a designer drugs guy.
Yeah. I was on
You got
that
kids?
that I know of.
Wow. So you was on every drug that you
I was on every drug.
Wow. And,
Yeah.
and what made you change your mind from doing the drugs and say, I want to sober up? What did you see? Did you see
You
death?
know what? Like, well, I mean, I've overdosed several times. You know what I mean? I've had a whole bunch of. My life story is crazy, but I think that from a young age, my ambition, like when I was still in high school and I was, a very troubled teen and all that, my ambition was I'm gonna get on stage and rap and be like, and have people think that I'm dope. I already achieved that goal by the time I was 18 years old. And then I wound up achieving exponentially more subsequently, but I never, so everything that I did in life, shouts to Nip was like a victory lap. I never really, so I was like, I glamorized dying young. I was like, I'm gonna die young and leave a beautiful corpse. And then the older I got,
crazy.
all through my 20s,
That's so
all through my
crazy,
30s,
man.
like
Lush,
I didn't
man.
care. Like that becomes a little bit less and less cute. And those habits you do, the older you get, like there's less ability and less leeway to glamorize that type of lifestyle. And really when I got into my late 30s, what it was, I just had I got engaged again. I had already been divorced. I had lost everything that I had. My career was in shambles. And there's a moment that just struck me where it's like, I didn't want to die. And I could only describe it as God. But it was
I'm
like
glad
this
you
one.
didn't die because we here now.
Yeah, we
Man,
here
I
now.
appreciate it.
We here now.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Let's interview Lush right now,
But
man.
I
He
feel
got
like,
got like
bro.
an interesting. Hold on. See, you know what? That was beautiful, and I kind of want to like go back. Like,
But you still should have cast me in that fucking role.
now that was a good ending to
Fucking was
in
it.
it,
But hey,
though.
no. Speaking of that, because he was like asking you what drugs
gave
were
me
you
a little
on.
cameo.
Hold on. He said, "What drugs were you on?" It's what drugs were you on?
Yeah.
I want to fucking let's run through the gauntlet right here.
Okay.
Have you done Special K?
Of course.
Have you done? Hold on.
I've been-
Oxycontin.
I've been-
Hold on. Just
yeah,
go.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
down a gauntlet with your ass.
But
Hold on.
just to speak on Special K.
We about to go in.
I've been in the 7th layer of hell, a demonic-sized K-hole from Special K.
Okay.
There's
That's
nothing but a light
All
flickering
right,
in the
let's
distance
keep
for
going down
hours.
because he's gonna go into a deep hole on this. All right, so you've done acid for sure.
What?
Okay, so
What?
hold on. Have you done DMT?
Of course.
Have
I
you
love
done?
DMT.
Have you done? Have you done Klonopins?
What have I done? Klonopins.
Have you done?
Klonopins did me.
I'm trying to think
of
of
this
drugs.
shit they said,
I don't even know about. Hold on, Razepam.
Lorazepam is.
Lorazepam.
That's the same. That's Xanax.
That's
Animal.
Xanax.
Yeah.
That's animal.
What the fuck is that?
Hold on. All right, he's done Xanax. Hold on. Oh man. So have you done peyote?
Yeah, I've done.
That's a
peyote.
poodle.
God, are we gonna nail one he hasn't
Goddamn
done?
poodle.
Have
No,
you
I've
done
everything.
heroin?
Yes.
Have you done weed?
I've never. Yeah, I smoke weed. I've never.
Smokes weed.
Yeah,
He's done.
that's the simple.
I'll tell you what I haven't done because that's the easier question. I've never.
Jesus.
I've never been an intravenous drug user. I've
Okay,
never
so
played
not
with
heroin,
needles.
not like that. So
But
you've done it in different forms,
I've snorted China White. I've smoked.
okay,
black tar.
and drank codeine
Yeah.
and shit like that, which is
Drank
still the same,
codeine,
like
shit.
same shit. Sipping fucking lean
So
is
everybody out
liquid
there,
heroin.
If you do all of them drugs, you can still make it and still come out in life. That's all I'm saying. And still be a great person.
And
That's
somehow,
all I'm saying.
You know what? I don't know if that's necessarily the message you want to hear because he got lucky. So no,
Nah, don't
don't do drugs.
but-
Because you might not make it out.
what-
like
what's-
this
what the
motherfucker.
message
He got
is-
lucky.
what the message is.
He
He was
Look.
doing animals. He was doing poodles.
Vegetables,
I don't know
minerals.
What drugs he was doing? He was doing concrete walls. He was doing I don't know.
Oh my
See, I'm
god.
gonna tell y'all like this. My lifestyle now is based on attraction, not promotion. So I'm not gonna push the line for the 12-step programs and all that I'm a part of. But what I will say is, if you want to change your life, it is possible, and you don't need to. You could either. If your life becomes a pile of shit like mine was, I had a choice of either continuing to shit on top of it or
You
start
didn't make a
cleaning
pile
that
of shit
shit
on
up.
your ladies. You did something with your name. That's good.
You know what?
You
Even
feel
when
me?
he was fucking
You did
up, he
something.
was actually always doing shit. That's the thing I could
He
give
was
Lush.
fucking doing a movie when he was fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh, before that.
The fuck is
no,
you
no, no. He
saying?
was throwing the biggest
Fucking
events in battle
amazing.
rap. No, he was throwing the biggest events in battle rap. He was bringing in fucking the biggest
that.
amounts of
Bring that
money.
back. Let
He was
that-
bringing
we
in
back.
the
We
biggest
back.
money
We back.
bags.
We
He
back.
was doing all of it, bro. Like
We
even
back.
when he
I
was
need a money
fucked up.
bag just to host. I want to host the battle rap
Let's go.
events.
Pop up
Let's
with
go,
me.
That's all I want to
Jackie.
do.
Come
I
on,
wanna,
Jackie.
if we can start something, I would only want to host the battle rap events like how y'all do.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. And
Jackie just want to smile for the girls, man. We know what you want to do, man. We gonna have
would
you
actually
up
be a
there.
dope co-host. I
We
feel
gonna have
like-
you up there.
I feel like me and you would actually do a good job of that.
Listen, let's do it together.
We could do that.
I
We
would
could do
love
that.
to do that. We can bring the new talent and the legends. All this shit. We give everybody an opportunity to have fun.
No, like, but with that
Shit.
being said, like, I realized it's kind of funny when you were talking about the stand-up comedy earlier, and you were like, I just thought all I had to do was pop up and be funny.
Right.
And that was kind of like when I wound up auditioning for the role that was written for me, I was like, oh, this is a breeze. All I got to do. But what I neglected was the craft of acting and what it takes. Like, so, and that's why I feel like you were so successful in your role as Ben Grimm, because you took the actual physicality of rapping very seriously. And you seemed like a real MC when you was doing it.
Thank you,
like,
sir. Thank
Yo, that role when we were in the kitchen, like, because I had a scene with Jackie in there, and like, that was my favorite scene because Jackie was like helping me throughout my role. He's just like, man, chill out, motherfucker. Just do it like this. I'm like, all right. I'm
kept
trying to like
telling him,
look all
have
mad.
fun.
Like, I'm all trying to like, because I have to look all mad at him, and I'm like staring at Jackie, and they're like, all right, take 1, 2, 3. He's like, man, chill out, motherfucker. He's doing all this shit. I'm just I'm all getting late. He's made it so fun. Like,
I said, say
it's
like
fun
just
filming
say
with him.
shit, have fun. You playing you disaster.
Yeah.
Just play you
But
right
he's like
now.
a great like person to have with you on the set if you know what I'm saying, like, because he's there to like, he makes sure everyone around him is doing good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
'cause
felt that.
I always
you know what
learn, man, if everybody's doing great around you, guess what? The movie's great.
I mean? Yeah.
If one
No, you
person
really
is doing
help with
bad,
that.
the movie's bad. So everybody, I'm not one of them. I come from background work. I started off as an extra, background
So
artist.
that's your original entrance into the game was as an extra.
When I'm on set, man, them people is my family and friends. Our movie ain't shit without background. If you have
Right.
scenes without background.
Right.
I used to be in the same situation, getting paid $20, $50 up there for damn near 8 hours for nothing. And they feed you food that you really didn't even want to eat. I was up there more excited just to always learn and look around and say, how can I be in that boy's position? Look how the fans interact with him. Wow, this is amazing. Look how he interact with the fans. Damn, he's not an asshole. He's not stuck up. I say, how do you do that? You have to get your opportunities and chances to do it. So every set that I'm on, I'm gonna speak to the extras, the background artists, the producers, the grips.
Yeah, now you be
Everybody
out
that's
there
working
communicating.
for this movie. Everybody's getting spoken to. I'm not one of them dudes just because I'm getting paid more than you are. I'm on a bigger level. My number on the call sheet is higher. We all in the same situation trying to do a great movie and make a great job. And whatever I'm getting paid, that's my business and that's your business. But that's not gonna make me treat you more different. If he was a background artist, you want to come kicking in my trailer. If I trust you and think you a cool guy, you can come in my trailer. I'm not one of them dudes that thinking I'm the shit. I'm only gonna be the shit when I'm working.
Stay the fuck out of my trailer.
That's the only time I'm gonna be the shit is when I'm working.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, when I'm off camera, I want everybody to have fun because I think you should always have fun when you're at work. Take your job serious,
Yeah.
but you should be able to have fun at your work. I hate people who's a boss and they're serious 24
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, I'm
They
just
say
like you,
You gotta
yeah.
come to work and you gotta be serious. Fuck your
That's a
attitude,
shitty
bitch.
environment. Yeah, that's
Like,
a shitty
just
environment to work
be
in.
a cool person. People, you can come to work and wear anything you want and still do your job.
Right.
It's just have fun at your job, and that's how I always think. If you have fun at your job, everybody else is gonna respect you and have fun with you, and they're gonna wanna work harder for you. Always learn, if you speak to everybody, say hi to everybody, treat everybody with kindness, it can be a grip that can say right now, he tired and mad as hell. And he be like, Jack, yeah, we gotta do this scene one more time, but we gotta switch the lighting. He can lie and say, oh yeah, we don't have the equipment, we don't have it. But if he likes you,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Jack, let's do that scene. He gonna go fix stuff for you. Make
That's
it happen
crazy,
so
yeah.
you can do that scene. So anytime
Yeah,
you
you're
working
smart.
for somebody, I'll give y'all some lessons.
So basically, you a master manipulator.
if you want to call it that. But the same thing with my wardrobe. You got to think the wardrobe people are having a headache. They stressed every day. What you wearing, how they got to wear it, what you got to put on. When it's time to leave, guess what I do? The way they gave me my clothes,
You fold it back to
they
him.
getting they shit the same way. So if
Yo.
they gotta come to my
Bro,
trailer,
no,
No,
cap.
no.
I was about to
It's tough.
steal the wardrobe.
No,
and buy
Jackie-
it. I
Jackie-
almost stole that
It's
shit.
part of
Jackie
being
giving
humble,
giving
man.
his game away. He gonna show up to the next set, and the sound engineer gonna be like, I seen that show on the Jumper.
Hey, listen. All he gonna do is say that and want to work with me. That's all it's gonna do.
No.
It's called.
No, we fucking around.
You know how many,
We just fucking with
You know
you.
how many wardrobe departments
You a genuine person.
came to me and said, Jackie, we really appreciate and thank you for hanging up your clothes. You know you didn't have to do that. That's our job. But we really appreciate it. I cleans out my trailer before I leave. That's my grandma's fault.
Damn.
It's my grandma's fault. My grandma is a problem. My grandma used to always make us clean up 24 hours a day, so it's stuck in me. He know Dizaster done been to my house. I clean up too much.
I like
Oh
that.
no, this was the
I like
cleanest
things-
person I've
I
ever.
like shit clean,
OCD
man.
times
I
10
just
billion.
like
Man, I
shit
dropped a
clean.
crumb on his table and he flipped out on me like my mom.
That's the problem, because that crime gonna turn into some funny.
He like,
Yeah,
man,
it's gonna turn into
he's
some
seen the
fungus,
crumb
you
from
know?
like far away
Yeah,
too.
you
Like,
gotta
how
see
you
it.
even see that?
Because that crime gonna turn into mold and all type of shit you don't get at the time.
So wait. So is it
He was on it like,
is it OCD gang or don't bang?
OCD gang.
OCD gang or don't
OCD
bang?
gang / actor gang, man. That's it. How did actor gang shit start, by the way?
Break
That's
down
something
that.
we didn't
Man,
ask
that's
you before
me,
we get
me
up out
and
of
my
here.
boy LB started this a while ago. Actor gang is, of course,
Right.
actors when they was coming up with all that rich gang and all that stuff with big baby
Taylor
and all
gang
the Taylor
and-
gang and all that. I was like, man, we need something just actors, because actors, we all are really in a gang, but a positive gang.
Right.
But we're we're
positive
actually
gang.
in a gang.
The guild.
It's a gang of
Guild
actors
gang.
in this world. So what is, I got the ones that say
Right,
actor
that's-
gang entertainment with the E, because it stands for age.
Age.
As an actor, you can be
Any age, yeah.
any age in this business.
Oh, God, that's-
so.
yeah.
This is why I came up with it, and it's
Love
it's
it.
basically just for all, like, even with the merchandise, the clothes is just, I always try to make audition clothes, meaning stuff that has a nice meaning to it, or something where you feel like you're getting luck when you go to an audition or something, like, oh, I wore this today, or I felt this. But Actor Gang, something that me and Albie started long time ago for my Actor Gang production. I got that. Then we got the clothing line, and now, like, I was talking to somebody over there working on the computer, that I wanted to start a podcast. So we want to have an Actor Gang podcast.
Yeah, that's
and
fire.
I want to do a lot of Actor Gang stuff for Pasadena, Altadena. With like my Actor Gang Foundation, I want to start that too, because I used to have another name, but everything I want to do with this now. So it's like I want to
Actor
do
podcast is fire, man.
Actor
Just
po-
having
Actor
just
Gang.
actors.
And you know
strictly.
what I want the Actor Gang
Strictly
podcast?
actors.
Strictly actors.
Yeah.
I don't want
And
no
since
rappers.
I got a
I don't
movie,
want- he can
I
be on
qualify
there.
to be on that bitch.
And literally, I want the actors
Come
to
on,
come
I'm
on
on
the
your-
show, and we literally
I'm
talk
on your
about
episodes. Come
nothing
on.
but acting. And if they have talent, like rap, only actors. I don't want you to a rapper coming on there trying to rap and you already rap. But I want all the actors that's on that show. If you tap, if you do architect, if you whatever, we're gonna talk about everything that your other talent is on that show, instead of some other shit you trying to do. And
Can I make a
promote.
suggestion for Actor Gang?
Talk to me.
If someone wants to join, you have to like jump them in, but not actually like you have to act like
gotta
you're
do a-
jumping them in.
they gotta do a monologue.
They got to do a faux jump in.
They gotta do a monologue from one of my movies. You gotta know one of my lines or something in the monologue.
You
from
feel
one
me?
of my movies. to
There's
get
got to
jumped
be an
in.
initiation process.
I like that. Y'all heard it. We're gonna have an initiation to get into Actor Gang, or to get on Actor Gang Radio.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, I want to say this before we leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to just circle back to this. Can you give us one story for all the fans, man, for everybody that just, love Nipsey, man, a story that we don't know about, something about Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Something that you can tell people.
What can I say?
Because I know you know.
Nipsey's just always been that straight swag dude, just like in his own. He has his own. He just has his own demeanor of everything. It's like his name Nipsey is Nip. That's him. It's like when you see that's Nip. It's like, but oh man, what can I say? It's just every time I was around him, it's always been just a great time. Like I can name every time we've been around. It's always just been great conversation, always been great knowledge that he's given you, and he's always smiling, he's always happy, he's always been the focus of a businessman and a great father that I always got from him. Like if I was hanging with him for a certain amount of time and it was late, he'd be like, oh, I gotta go home, you know what I'm saying, whatever, for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, for kids or whatever. But he was always that dude that was, you can no matter what, get some knowledge from. And he'll always
Love
make
that,
you
man.
feel good. If you was feeling like you didn't have it right today, you get around Nip, he gonna make you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And it was just like I've always been around, but y'all know Deshaun Jackson, but NFL, that's how I used to be around Nip all the time, because him and Nip was real close, and me and D-Jack is real close. So it was lit. I'd never seen a dude. I used to always joke with Nipsey all the time, like, dude, do you buy any other cars besides a fucking Benz? Like everything
He's just a
Nipsey
Benz fan,
buy
yeah.
is a Benz.
Hey,
He had every damn Benz you could think of.
Hey, you know, that part of the world we're from too, it's really like that. Like I'm from Lebanon too, which is not too far, and like we're
Benzes.
into Benzes and Beamers, Benzes and Beamers. We don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Nipsey had every damn
it's
Benz,
crazy,
man.
yeah.
If it ain't a foreign, then it's boring.
Yeah,
Come
nah.
on.
You know, and I just love him. Nipsey was just a great man, a great icon. That's all I can say, man. The dude was amazing. He left a lot of good stuff for us to live on to and learn from. You know, even while he's gone, it's like, to this day, it's like, it's not a day nobody don't think of Nipsey, or you
Period.
don't hear his voice, or you don't hear the knowledge or the nice motivational speeches that he's given us over the years through stuff, even his music. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
one of my favorite artists of all
Like-
time, way before like.
I just hate that your last album you have to go.
Yeah.
I just hate it. And
That's some bullshit.
it was like it's such great work. You know what I'm saying? And I was just, like I say, I've known Nipsey for a while, but just to be even more grateful to do that video with him, it was just like, man, it's like I hate and love that video now. You know,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
like it's a
that's
hate and love
crazy.
video.
Well, and that's the thing, you've been, because something I even forgot to bring up earlier is you was on the Ghost, the Book of Ghost thing too. You feel me?
Power.
Yeah.
Rico Born.
Rico. So you've just been a part of so many different crazy, from the GTA thing to
Yeah.
Bodied to the Nip video to that. Like you had,
ATL, all that,
yeah,
bro.
like you've been like had incredible things that have touched, and I like the fact that it's not just one region. You have
Right.
the West Coast thing. You have with ATL. You have
Down
the
south
South.
shit,
You
yeah,
feel me? You
yeah.
got with with
East
Book of
Coast,
Ghost.
yeah,
You got the
yeah.
Northeast.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
NYC.
Jackie
and all
everywhere,
that.
man.
Like,
Nah,
yeah.
they love me, man. I love people, man. I'm a people person. I always have
We need a
been.
Chicago movie next.
Yeah, well, hey, you know
Detroit, Chicago.
They doing the force. I can't do no more for everybody. So y'all can quit asking me to. I can only do BMF or anything else that he creates. As far as anything that has to do with power, I die. So I can't do shit else no more unless they do a flashback scene or something. But Rico Barnes died. Megan
Rico was
died.
going too hard, bro.
He was.
really trying to press lines.
Come in and
Fool,
shoot
like,
motherfuckers up. He's a gangster.
Yeah, hey, come on,
You know?
50. Let's get that flashback scene too,
Not
man.
only that,
50 got some more stuff for me. That's that.
There could be
how
alternative
Ray J is
realities.
for me.
Yeah.
That's my 50. 50.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing I was
That's
gonna ask
my
you.
dog.
50, hella cool, man. I think 50. I want to say this too on record. Like, 50 might be like, and I feel like he's underrated in this aspect, but just as a full rapper and just how he carries himself and how he's been throughout his longevity, he might be the GOAT for me.
Man,
I don't
50
know what it is, but
shit.
like
Love
50,
50.
it's
What?
just he's a cancer too, and he's just a fucking. He just,
You know what it
I
is?
just relate to 50. Like he's
You know
just,
what I
he's just
love
that
about
dude. You
50
just don't
the
want to
most?
fuck with him. He's a nice guy. Don't
Smart
fuck with
as
him.
hell.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It's never been a time, and I'm gonna be honest. When 50, I'm glad he'll call random times. Literally, I swear to God. Me and this dude will talk damn near every week. We don't talk about no bitches, no hoes, no sluts, no nothing.
What about girls?
We don't talk about girls, period. This man talks to me, I swear to God. y'all would
Business.
not
He's on a
believe
different
me.
level right
we
now.
talk about acting stuff
Yeah.
all day. He
all he cares
calls
about.
me and says, Jack, I talked to your agent today. Nigga, you ain't my goddamn daddy checking on me. What you doing? Call my agent for? You know? But nah, he the type of dude that call like, talk to your agent today. They say they doing this and doing that. Like, he looks out for good people. And if he thinks that you're an underrated person or an underdog,
Right.
he gonna fuck with you even more. You know what I'm saying?
50
Because
come fuck with us.
He's a
we underdogs.
He's just a great dude, man, and he's smart as hell. And if he knows that you got talent, and he knows that he fucks with you, and you fuck with him, He's like, dude, 50 is like.
I've always seen him as that dude, and I feel like this is how I can relate to him. I feel like he's a really genuinely a good guy. Just don't fuck with him. Like,
Dude,
if you
just
fuck
don't.
with him, he's gonna.
Listen.
And that's how I am. Like, I'm gonna ruin your life. Like,
Dude,
you know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen this
I feel the
dude
same way.
in
It's a
the
cancer thing.
worst
Shouts out to Mike Tyson
position, mad as fuck, and I see him in the most teddy bears position.
too. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
I see both, you know, and it's great to see both because like 50 does all these parties, and you know it's been COVID and shit going on. So I go to some of the parties with him, and you know you need friends to tell you some shit sometime, like don't do this, don't do that. I'll be the only friend that be like, Fit, don't touch and shake everybody motherfucking hand. Goddamn, you gonna get sick. One time, it's like every time we out, it's like you shaking people's hands and shit performing. You don't know the motherfucker just wiped his ass, did anything.
That's
to wash
some
his
good
hands.
advice, man.
So I look out for my friends that I care for. You know
He's
what I'm
looking
saying?
out bad for you,
Damn.
50, because you've
I'm
looked
like-
out for him.
Man, they could have wiped their ass. I never thought
listen,
about
no,
it.
you
but
right,
It's,
you
it's
know.
real shit. This dude, you gotta think, he's on stage, he got a mic in his hand, he's performing, and he's so excited that people giving you love for your music and your shows. You like, shit, I gotta give him love. But sometimes you gotta think, ooh. You gotta keep saying it, fine.
Yo, you gotta put that
I don't- I
Michael
don't
Jackson
want my
glove
boy to
on,
get- I don't
man. Hey,
want
you
my
gotta
boy
put
to
the
get
glove
sick.
on, bro.
Wait, so the lesson here is that bear palm is more lethal than napalm. They're not saying boo. They're saying booers.
Listen, but nah,
They're
50
saying
is,
booers.
50 is a dude, man. Is just like a Ray J. I swear, this is the type of dude you would want in your life, like as a business friend and a business partner and a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna learn so much about shit that you don't think you can buy. You're gonna learn because 50 has shit that you like. Damn, I couldn't buy that shit, but how could I get it? You know, he makes you think of stuff. Like this dude always tells me. He always says, you're not gonna blow up until you start getting sued. And I'm like, what does he mean by that? He'd say, when you start getting sued, you know you getting money.
So real.
And it's so fucking real when he says that. Like I swear, everything that me and that man talk about, I wish I could find a conversation about some women. Like it's like, Jackie, who you think I should have on this or something? I name a name and he'd be like, oh, I should get to him or something. It's like,
Yeah, he's just
literally,
always gears going. Yeah, you can
all
tell
it
though.
is work, man. We got at a club. If we ain't talking about the drinks, we talking about a job. Like, damn, this scene, we should do a scene like this in a scene like this club scene like this. It's never nothing like, look at that ass. God damn, she got ass. Why would we? Cuban Link is with us. That's his girl. We not gonna disrespect her. And I love Cuban Link. So why would I disrespect her and be talking about 50? Hey, there's some hoes up in here. And then it's like, she gonna be, don't hang with Jackie. Don't do this. It's like, I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that you cannot trust around your family and your friends because I'm the dude that's gonna respect your situation and help you out on
I
your
feel
situation.
just like you, man. I
You know
love
what
it.
I'm saying?
I
I only
love it.
want to hang. I only want people around me that I feel comfortable around and they can and I can trust. Same with Ray or
I
50
love
or
it.
whoever. They only want people around them that they know they can feel safe around. I don't want to bring you around my family and I feel like this nigga might steal something today. Or he might do something that's just out of the ordinary. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, don't trust me. I'm gonna steal something. You feel me?
That's why you
Yeah,
ain't
he
coming
might
over.
do, yeah.
Say your ass over there. Huh? Goddamn.
No,
You know?
that's all me.
You know, goddamn, he must have hit a poodle or something. And
Hey,
goddamn,
he just hit a Doberman
he
Pinscher,
hit a
actually.
Doberman. The poodle, motherfucker. What you
Stay away from
today?
me. Hey, don't do that poodle. Don't do that poodle.
Nah, but that's some real shit, man. I really I love the insight you're giving us on just dealing with him, working with him. That's a real good, like, even for a lot of people that are fans of him in music in general. I think it's good to have this insight on like, we never growing up, we didn't have this type of insight on rappers that we loved. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have social media, let alone to hear real inside shit, like how he really thinks. And I've always viewed him like that because if you look at how his Instagram is and how he like moves, his gears are always turning. He doesn't seem like
He
the
gonna
type
give
of
you
guy that
some
rests.
trolling. He gonna give you everything.
But you
that
gotta
he
be
always
like that.
did.
No, but
I
that's
mean-
the side. That's the part of him that I can relate to the
That's him.
most.
He been
because
doing
I
it.
do that shit to
Yeah,
people
he
too.
been doing it.
Yeah,
He
no, I'm
came
not
in
gonna
the
get
game
up.
roasting rappers.
I'm gonna get on you if you
How to
say some
rob.
stupid shit.
Right.
Like, it's real shit. And I just feel like physically he's always taking care of himself. Like he's in my opinion, That's how you like go like longevity and age gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you actually go into that like next
Man,
level.
look at this. I don't even
like,
hate to be Brad. Look what the man had, and you can say from
Vitamin water.
The vitamin water thing
video
is crazy.
games,
He made
shoes,
so much. Yeah,
he got sanitizer right now.
yeah. No, he's amazing.
One of the, like if you think, for instance, like if Tupac and all them was here, they should have been doing or would be doing
Right.
what 50's doing.
And who knows if they would have though?
What
You
dude
can't
you-
even say that.
Not, but like
You
what you
can't
said.
even say that because
And
50
you're right.
is his own
And
type
50
of
is his
person,
own
bro.
dude.
Not for
He-
sure.
you know, I'm just gonna say this right now, bro. He's definitely the most underrated GOAT. Like like when they bring up the GOAT conversation, like 50 should fucking be in it.
Man,
I don't know what
imagine-
people are doing.
imagine how
He did the most out of
imagine
his
how
career.
many rappers that could have done this triple times.
Yeah.
And how jealous they is because this man took whatever platform he had
Yeah, he kept reinventing himself.
and he just kept it going. And I literally been from 50 when he first was starting his writing scripts and acting shit and everything that man said he was gonna do,
He done did it.
the man done did it.
And he also got the This Is 50. He's got his own
Do you-
news
do you
outlet.
know-
Oh, this is fit.
Do
He's
you know-
done so much
you
shit.
know-
Like if
you
we
know-
sit here and think
what
about
I
it.
love about him even more, he's giving people opportunities and jobs now. More
Feeding
than
families.
just, of course, always doing stuff for himself. But I see, like I say, I see 50 in so many different ways. As a father, he's a great father. I know the world might say he don't talk to one of his kids or whatever, but you can't.
The world go always say
They-
things.
they always gonna say stuff.
It's just like getting sued when you're successful.
Exactly.
It's the same
50
shit, bro.
take
You're gonna
care
have
of
rumors and people
everything,
talking
right.
shit.
And I always seen him
Gives a
take
fuck.
care of
He's a
business.
boss. He's a real
And
boss.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
He makes sure things is done the right way. And at the end of the day, he does what he has to do to keep his name going out there in the world. And he keeps creating great content for the world. And he's giving nothing but job opportunities to the fucking
And
world.
can still rap his ass off. All that
I'm
aside.
laughing right now
Rap
because of what he did to Ja Rule, bro. Like when I started
Hey,
thinking
you
back.
know,
You know what? You know what?
He's a funny guy,
50
bro.
funny as
You
fuck.
made a
That's for
good
a
point,
different
though.
conversation,
You
but
made a
yeah.
good point, Diz, when you were like, back in the day, we didn't have too many examples of
We could-
rappers.
yeah, we didn't.
Like, you know, I feel like it really started with Master P, Diddy. There's like a few
Shout out
other.
to Master P.
You know
Yeah,
what I
oh,
mean?
he's,
Like,
he's
I love that dude,
incredible.
man, what he's doing.
Yeah,
yeah,
incredible.
like that he started
And
knocking
Silk, and
everything.
Silk too. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Silk's
saying?
the
Yeah,
homie.
Silk,
Yeah.
they're both genuinely fucking
But
good.
I'm
Like
saying,
we're good
though-
judges of character, bro.
Right.
They're, and I haven't even met them. Actually, I've met Master P
I
at
met
Foot Locker
Silk. I
before.
interviewed
did
Silk.
Oh yeah, I
Silk's
ran into
my
him at
dog.
Foot Locker. He don't know who the fuck I
did
am, but
2
yeah.
movies for
I was
Master
like,
P.
man, you the
Yeah.
man over there, babe. But yeah.
Never and Again is the name of one of the movies.
We gotta peep that.
Yeah, right?
Nah, but with that being said, like and now that's like the template that people such as 50 wound up like running with and taking to like exuberant new heights.
But everybody, we should have been doing that.
Right.
Should have been doing that. Look at Kanye.
Right.
He's doing this. He's taking over his own. He's a billionaire.
Right.
He like, what shit? If y'all don't want me, I'm gonna buy my own shit then. It's like that shit that we should have been doing. You know.
Well, you know, like,
Jay-Z, all this money he got, he should have been doing all
But
this
that's
shit.
the
he
thing.
doing.
We were like, as an artist community, the industry stifled artists for so many years. You're talking generations of being stifled and kept in a certain realm,
Right.
not allowing us as artists to grow and really capitalize off of our fame. Now it's more in our hands than ever. So
Yes, it
it's,
is.
And that's true. And they're still trying to grab it back because if you look at the way social media works, when social media first came out for us, we were able to quickly get I was getting 100,000 views on each video I put out. Then what the fuck happened? Then they decided, nah, we're going to charge you for all of this shit and create all these algorithms. And it has something to do with these.
Then all you got to do is start your own shit now. Then
Yeah,
make
you
them
have.
come
That's
to
what you
yours.
got to do.
Then you have.
You got to
nothing
have
worry
your
about.
own platform. now.
Distagram.
Distagram. Shouts out to that.
That's
man.
hard.
Nation
You
of
feel me?
Islam, man. We gonna
Instagram.
Distagram.
we gonna diss the gram. That's why. Nah,
As
but
Laura
yeah.
don't like it, she don't approve.
We gonna diss the gram. You don't get it? It's a cool little put. All right, she ain't feeling it, man.
She
We
like
gonna have
Mikey.
you ghostwrite
No
our next
Distagram right
next
now.
Nah,
joke.
she like Mikey from Life Cereal. If
I'm all
Laura
the
like
way
it,
down,
you know
man.
it's
It's a
fire.
lowrider
But-
chair.
I can't believe I'm so hungry. I'm gonna test some
Look, with
food.
that being said,
Yeah,
with that
man.
being said, we appreciate you. You feel me? Like
It's been a good one.
Look, I appreciate y'all having me on The Jumper.
Come on,
no
man.
jumper.
The
I'm sorry,
Jumper.
No jumper. I
My
got
boy's so
no
famous
jumper.
he don't even know where he's at.
Nah, but I really appreciate y'all even doing this, and the Diz knows
Yeah,
it's like
man.
a brother to me now. We've been kicking it since the movie, and we ain't stopped.
He speaks
And
very highly
it's like
of you all the time.
It's like I took this dude under my wing, man, because I only want to see him succeed and get his flowers because I think he's beyond talented.
Man, I appreciate
and I
you,
think
bro.
the world got so much to offer for him.
Feel the
And
same
I
way
think
about you,
if
man.
I stay around him or in his life, I know how he can get. I think I can keep him calm and get him to where he needs to go.
Yo, I'm not gonna front. Before we get out of here, Jackie is a very he's just
Calming
stable,
presence.
like just back down to the ground. Like he's just kind of I do need that type of energy around me because he does catch me when I'm just going too
You gotta
fast.
just clean him up.
Like
It's
the whole slow down shit. He's good at that.
Like when he gets excited, I do the same thing, but I have
Yeah.
to learn to
He
calm
learned
down.
it, yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with it. That's why he's who he is. I don't
Right.
never want him to change.
Yeah.
But just at certain moments in time, just chill right now, dude. You ain't gotta be so loud and crazy, but that's who made you who you are. So don't never stop being you. Don't
Right.
ever. I'll never. If he ever stopped being loud, I don't want to be
You
around.
must have a black outfit with a white collar, and I must be singing because you are preaching to the choir right now.
Nah,
Real
the
shit,
dude,
nah.
though, dog, is a man. Like the other day, I can't tell his business, but he's getting ready for a big battle rap.
Yeah.
And he's writing for it. I've never seen this. See, this is new shit. I didn't even get to find this knowledge in the movie. He rented out a hotel the other day.
Yep.
Just to go for 2 days or 3.
Yeah.
Just to go sit down and write for this fucking person he's about to battle.
Yeah.
He's not getting he gonna get paid when the thing go, but at the moment, he can just wait to the show. But this motherfucker's studying, and I'm like, when he did that, I'm like, that's why I fuck with Dizaster. He's serious about his shit.
Yeah.
And that is a sign where I see why he's so fucking the top of the world and one of the best. He's doing shit like this, and when I seen that, I'm like, okay, Dizaster, I can fuck with him even. He don't know I'm saying this, but I'm like, I can fuck with Dizaster even more because he's not just wanting to smoke weed all day and just bullshit. He's smoking weed because he got to think and write his shit. It ain't just to just be smoking
I've
weed.
always
all
said
day.
that. I've
It's
always
like
said that.
if
I
he
don't
don't
waste.
smoke
I don't
weed,
waste.
dude is
Yeah, I don't-
amazing, man.
It's
I
a problem if he don't smoke
And I just
weed.
want this motherfucker to get every followers he got and to show them that he really the shit because he is. And he doing some shit that I can't mention that I feel sorry for that battle rapper he battling. He doing some shit that you don't even know about. So
Fendi facts.
I suggest you better go do some motherfucking research because this boy doing some shit that I can't even. And I will be there when he's battling. I will be right there on stage.
April
Just so you
22nd.
know. April 22nd. I will be there.
GTXbattles.com.
Doors open at 2:30. You
Yes.
can get tickets at the door. too, big come.
GTXbattles.com.
But thank you guys, man, for real.
No,
for
it's
having
love,
me on this.
Jackie.
I'm glad y'all doing something positive with this show, and I hope y'all get more creative people on here and great people, and just keep it going, man.
Appreciate you, man. Take us up out of here, Lush.
And we out this biatch, out this biatch, out this
Whatever the
biatch.
fuck
Ooh.
Lush said. Yeah.